maybe a little soggy, but the supporters are in good voice, and you can tell just how much this matters to them. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch, too.
But if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And now the breakaway, driving on, a real charge here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There are a few waiting for it. Succumbs to the pressure. He's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a go. Tries to get it clear. Chanatip. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Got rid. He's had a shot! It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Keeper's got good distance on that. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Looking here to chip it through. The less said about that pass, the better. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Aim forwards. That's good play. Wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looks to the other side. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's picked out the run. Face to face with... And the shot! He scored! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So off we go once more.
Thailand really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Showing good feet. Played out wide. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's going to go a long way. It's gone for a throw-in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Thailand are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
That'll be a throw-in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Great chance! He scores! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Thailand grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
He's in plenty of space here. Lovely chance! Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Played in deep. Well blocked, and back out it comes. Chanatit. That has found him in acres of space. Climbs up big! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. Needs a quality cross.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
And it's played forward. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Shana tipped, takes a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort.
And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.